Situations will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebration with the guy I sacrificed. I knew you could not sleep without it. Meanwhile, I love you. You were my girl. You see, but you're my baby, baby. So sweet, girl. I'ma be alright tonight. You know, it's okay, girl. I'ma be alright tonight. You ain't baby. It's okay, girl. I'ma be alright tonight. You know, it's okay, girl. I'ma be alright tonight. I'm walking down the street with my Nike on. Everybody's in the song, waiting for my presence on. I'm walking down the street with my Nike on. Everybody's in the song, waiting for my presence on. I'm walking down the street with my Nike on. Everybody's in the song, waiting for my presence on. I'm walking down the street with my Nike on. Everybody's in the song, waiting for my presence on. Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you got the love I need to see me through. Riverside, motherfucker. I'm walking down the street with my Nike on. Everybody's in the song, waiting for my presence on. I'm walking down the street with my Nike on. Everybody's in the song, waiting for my presence on. I'm walking down the street with my Nike on. Everybody's in the song, waiting for my presence on. I'm walking down the street with my Nike on. Everybody's in the song, waiting for my presence on. What's the ticker? Where's it at? What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag, send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fat, got a runner on the map. The line of sniping like a gat, and the SOE is moving quickly. I'm the squeezing where they at. I'm trying to bring the Mimquins back. 1,000X is gonna land. I got he chilling in the back, and the guest fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
Hold on a minute, you guys. I got a little thing going on here. Somebody is knocking at the door. I got to open. Take good morning. Can you take over for just a minute?
Wild. I'm just grabbing my coffee real quick. Hello?
Don't worry, I'll talk some shit.
Oh, that was a.
Hey, what up, guys?
Sorry, that was weird. That was weird for a second. I wasn't sure if I
Yeah,
heard
that's
her.
all good.
Heard her right.
Well, I'll talk some. I mean, why not? How's everyone's day? Mine's doing great. Slept like 1.5 hours. Worked, I don't know, I slept like 3 hours per week or something. Cleaning, and soon home from free trip.
Oh,
Woohoo.
dude, that's brutal.
4 weeks. Uh, Starting to feel it now. That's okay.
Jeez. Yeah, dude,
So what are you up to, Dick?
that's tough. Nothing. I was just getting my coffee set up right now. Um,
Have you voted in the Discord, by the way?
I have not. No, I was looking at how to do that last night and I got confused.
Oh, you just tag who you want to vote for in the goblet chamber or whatever. on Discord.
All right, you
Yeah,
guys, I'm back. I see the live stream is up. I see we have some
awesome.
people up on stage. You guys, if you want to come chill and say hello, you got to request up, right? Yoda is going to come up on stage. And of course, you got to follow the panel here and everybody here in the room. Leave a comment or two down below. Repost the room, right, for extra sauce or a points, right? Nobility's coming up. Let's have it. Let's hear it for the Monday, you guys. I don't know if you're excited still about the market after all these horrible, 7 to 1 on the for the longs, and it all got liquidated. That what happens if we stack too many longs, if we're too bullish, right? And some people traded that. That's a great thing. Volume is volume, but nothing's changed.
But you know where I can find volume? Wild. Do
What?
you want to take a wild guess?
You can't
Solana.
find volume?
No, in my bank account. You
Oh,
see,
well,
um,
look.
in
But
my,
you can go to
in
the
my
gym and do a few pump sets, right? I do that. I pump glutes all the time, volume in the glutes, right? For you guys, volume in your shoulders and your chest. There's always volume to be had. If the bank
will,
account is lacking, the gym will give it to you as well.
will that volume help me negotiate a better salary with my boss?
Yes, it will. You go be all buff, and then you're gonna go to your boss and be like, "What did
And,
do you
and
even lift, bro? Do you even lift?" You're gonna tell him, "Do you even lift?"
but is it really on chain, bro?
Really, right? How decentralized are we, bro? What's going on? Oh, huddle a little bit longer, Yoda. It's
That's a
good to
lot of
see you here.
orange circles in the
I
crowd.
see
What?
more orange circles. Something is happening. I don't know who's coming up on to shill this orange
That
circle
that
peoples.
must be George's crew.
I'm impressed. George's crew. It was what was that all about?
Bitcoin.
Well,
Well,
we're
Bitcoin. He's a
gonna.
Bitcoin maxi.
Yes, of course. Well, so I like the orange ball as well, right? I'm not a maxi because I'm a profit maxi. So anywhere there's profit, but yes, the only one you can marry is Bitcoin, right? So we all need to get that clear first and foremost. All right, but before we continue on, you guys, we are on a live stream. We are on. It's pinned up above here. We are on Retake, on Kick, on Twitch, on X, on YouTube, also on the Pump Fund. We're still waiting to get the green light for abstract, and then we're just gonna, what's the ticker is gonna just be over there as well. And so, if you're watching on these live streams, please leave some comments for us too. We think you guys are awesome. You guys are hilarious. We often read the comments after the live stream, and you guys are absolutely killing it, right? Lots of viewers over there. And you know what? If you're a viewer, come to the space sometime, right? See all these people sitting here having fun. Yeah, that's us, right? Come on stage and say hello to Wild here and Tick. We would love to have you, right? So we turn viewers into speakers and vice versa. You guys can look at the live stream as well. So welcome people on all these live streams. Welcome people here in the room. We're gonna first say good morning before we start shilling. Let's get to know each other first, right before we do the shilling. It's always nice to ease into that a little bit because it's Monday. I also like to see lots of emotions, you guys. I'm all about the emojis right here. You got to show how you feel about things, if you like it or not, right? Thumbs down, thumbs up, right? For what you're hearing is good or not. It's good for your account as well. Gives you a little bit of a boost, right? Somebody has his mic open already. He is like
Oh, that's
freaking
me. I am
dying.
so. I think it was me. I'm
No, it's
sorry.
not you. It's not you. It's one of the speakers. He just dying to say
Yeah,
good morning to us, Drickley,
yeah,
without a blue check mark, not following me.
yeah. I just in the space just to like
I
just
knew
like
it.
great.
Look, you come on stage
Yeah,
here.
you just
It's kind of rude to have your mic open while the host is still announcing the space and getting everybody to be in here, uh,
uh,
and possibly for your shill. So let's just address this. Chill out. See, tick. That's why I never do the, the policy. All right.
Mm,
I don't want to start this space by busting
no
balls, right?
worries.
But
Yeah, no, we're
but I
good.
sometimes have to. We
Yeah.
got to be strict.
But what if I like it, Wild? What if I like it?
What? What do you like? But are you the host though?
Oh no, busting balls. Like bust my balls.
Oh, busting ball. Yes. I do that every Sunday. I have a roast space. I sometimes have two, three other people in there, and I'm just roasting each and every one of you. You come on stage, you're going to get it, right? On Sunday morning with Wild, join the Wild Side for that one. But this is what's the ticker. Here we do it a little bit less, right? Because we gotta keep it Gucci like that. So, Trash Panda, I haven't said good morning to you yet. Trash Panda, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
It's Monday.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Finally, last week on board before going home.
Yes, I heard you saying it. I was kind of in and out spaces. I was walking in the Amsterdam, and I was in and out space. You're giving a lot of feedback, Panda. I was
Oh,
in and out
sorry.
space, and I heard you talk. You are going on, off the boat after rocking it too hard.
Yeah, it's only 4 weeks. I thought I was gonna stay like a couple of weeks extra, but so I'm going home. But it's gonna be nice.
And
But
then
yeah,
what you're
how are
gonna
you
do?
guys?
You're gonna be DJing around. You're gonna be bored and stuff.
Nah, I'm actually gonna lock the fuck in and do some stuff. I can't
That's
really
what I'm
chill about
talking
it
about.
now. Also, you're gonna get like I'm gonna get drunk a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that will happen.
Yeah, yeah, you know me. Like I'm trash panda.
All good,
Yeah, I'm
all
gonna have
good.
fun.
Well, it's good to see you here again on the Monday. You have tagged some people for shilling, so I know you're on stage. You're always having something to shill. So we're gonna dive into that after we say good morning to the rest of them. So Yoda is here as well. Nobility, don't want to be ignored. All right, I'm getting you a speaker as well. Yoda, what's up, my guy? Haven't met you before. Nice to meet you.
Well, it's really nice to meet you, Wild. I like your energy, and I'm
Yeah.
here to shill. I'm here to shill. What's the ticker? You think the orange circles are Bitcoin? You are dead ass wrong.
Oh well, I wouldn't have minded if it was Bitcoin, just to be honest.
It's something much better than Bitcoin.
All right. All right. Well, now I'm excited. Tick, are you ready with your live stream to immediately do research? Or is Tick getting his, coffee?
He talked about he was getting coffee like just when you were gone last whole
You
season.
guys should know what kind of, this is
Well,
not
and
coffee.
then
It's like motor
and then
oil.
I swear I managed to spill it like half the cup
Of
all over my
course.
freaking kitchen sink. So I was like over there trying to clean it up with paper towels. I could hear like, "Hey, Tick, are you ready?" I'm so sorry. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
But do
So,
you have coffee? I'm willing to give you some time to make the coffee, Tick.
jeez, oh God, I
You got
can't
to be
wait.
operational,
It's
right?
fine. I can clean it. The
Go clean it. Take a minute for yourself to go
what do you
clean it.
want me to
Okay.
put on the live stream real quick as I go clean it?
Well, listen to the show and then we'll just research along, right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
But not if you're ready. You gotta have a little bit of the coffee,
Give
your
me
motor oil, 5 scoops of
Give me
espresso,
10
Insta coffee.
seconds. I need 10 seconds.
10 seconds. I'm counting. Let me just say good morning to Drickley again. Drickley, good morning. Let's start this over. Yes, good morning to you, Drickley. What's up? Are you just stage farming at this point? What's going on? Drickley, come on. Good morning. Tell us why you're here.
All
You want to
right.
shill
All right.
something? You just want to cloud yourself a little bit? What's going on?
Your boy's back in action.
Yeah,
GM.
Jim.
absolutely. Over your
So what is the ticker? What's going on? What have you brought for us
I
here
think
today?
pump
Oh, hold on,
I
Tick. I was talking to Drickley now. I'm
Oh,
not sure what he's all about. I'm trying to find out. And
gotcha.
then we're going to go back to Yoda for the whole shilling thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Drickley, are you
I
still
say
here?
like yeah, even it's nice to be here with you. I think like you have to
All
research this
right. Well,
like
that was it. No more time on stage. I mean, come on. You're coming on stage. You better have shill ready or game.
Was he
It's a
joking?
fucking bearish. You
What
come on
was
stage, you
that?
interrupt me, and then you don't have any game or riz. That's no. I mean, look, you can do this, but you got to be ballsy and confident.
Yeah.
If you're not, right, then
Yeah,
just
people have gotten away with it for sure.
yeah. And
For
feedback is
sure.
horrible. People are listening with their earpods in at a freaking horrendous time. They're
Yeah.
gonna be like, "What's the ticker?" Kind of
Like
front to
when there's
stage.
people have come in and interrupted with a shill, But
Yeah.
they're like, no, it's okay. My friend bought this for me as a gift. And you're like, oh, well,
Yes.
I guess it's okay.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
it's
was
kind
it
kind of
was
like,
launched an hour ago.
you're,
It's sitting at 3K market cap. No.
you're like,
All right.
you're already halfway through the shill. It's fine. Whatever. Go get it over with.
Exactly, exactly. All right, so let's go back to Yoda because he did have a shill, and we would
Yes.
like to hear it because that's about the orange balls.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
well, there's only one answer. Wild. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There's not two. There's not three. There's only one.
Yes.
And the answer is in salary. You know, it's the universal language of money, and we've got it all wrong. You see, you think you've got to exchange time for money, but no. I think we've all been duped into that mega lie, and the answer lies in salary. You see, it's the first and only token that brings your salary on chain, does the work for you. And if and only if you actually ride it out, you're going to come out of it not a salary man, not a wage cuck. So you see that little army of orange dots there? It's all people that have understood that the whole lie of exchanging time for money is just basically a big fat ass lie. So the ticker salary, chop chop.
Well, I changed it to a purple heart because I like to, in general, I like to just give pushback and kick against former beliefs, right? And that's just who I am in essence. And so I support at least that idea of yes, maybe it's not a misconception, maybe it is, but let's talk about it. Let's explore these
Yeah,
ideas because
I
then
love that approach.
we can change it. Yeah.
I love
So
that
for
approach
me,
because
money is
otherwise,
energy,
that's how we make
and energy.
progress.
Yes, how
Is
we make progress.
Yeah, and
Yes.
technology.
No holy houses, right? No holy houses. Not
Yeah.
everything is
Wow,
holy. We can
that's deep.
discuss. Yes.
But anyway,
It's well.
Well,
keep it
I
going.
respect that, Wild. I respect that a lot. I like your take.
Yeah, that's
So
sick.
initially, yes, that's where. So we come from the same premise there, and of course, Sick that's thinking it's very deep, but that's because he didn't have enough coffee yet.
Yeah, true. Oh man, I need to start pounding the sludge.
You
This
see,
gravy.
Tick is like,
I
oh
should
my
get
god, it's so deep
a
for Monday. It's
gravy.
like Tick, we're just
It's like
discussing
oh,
ideas.
I should make an AI image of a gravy boat of like me like sipping coffee, but it's like from a giant gravy boat, and it's like I like my coffee like I like my women thick and dark. Oh, shit. That's terrible.
Oh
Oh
Jesus!
no.
But, well,
I'm just kidding, by the
it
way.
sounds like you
That's
really need one too. Do you have one now?
no. Well, I have a coffee and I have a woman that's dark and thick. Yeah, so I have both.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, your all wishes fulfilled. Tick doesn't need salary, but he kind of
Exactly.
does,
I'm
and he wants
rich
to.
beyond belief
You're
in
really
those
rich.
regards. Yep.
You're so rich.
Yeah, well, I
Yep.
am.
Well,
That's why the
that's
other
how.
day when some guy was like, "You need to get a girlfriend," and I was like, "Dude, first of all, you know nothing about me, but second of all, I was like, what a weird thing to say about something." It sounded like he is probably kind of lonely and needs a girlfriend or something. I don't know. Like, it's just such a weird thing to say to somebody. I
Projection.
think. Or maybe he just thinks that no
Projection.
girl could be like every girl would be repulsed by my personality because I'm just so easy to
Oh,
hate, I
no, no,
guess.
no, no.
Hateable.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But
But what's
Tick
the
here does need income and salary, and
yeah.
and so
I'm
that's what we're.
curious. Yeah. Well, so what are your
So we need
thoughts?
some more info.
I'm already starting to rug
We
because
we like to know, and also website and it up on the live.
Well, thank you, Wild. Home of the trench. Just look up in any wallet or launch. This beautiful round orange circle is going to come up, and you're excited. You're going to feel in
Like a
control.
sunrise.
You're just going to feel in control of your future. You're not going to rely on your boss anymore. Saying, "Hey, boss, I've worked extra hours this week. I deserve more money," and then they're just going to come at you saying, "You're not working hard enough. You got to prove your ancestors right." some bullshit like that. No, it's on chain and it's yours to have. Throw some dust, forget about it. You'll thank me later.
Mm-hmm. All right. And what are the mechanisms here for this salary to compound? Because, uh, I mean, it's not going to just grow out of its own, or there's mechanisms, right? Has this
Well,
been a custom launch or a launchpad launch?
it's a launchpad launch, and the mechanism is this conversation right now.
Going to just grow out of its own,
You
or there's mechanisms, right? Has this
well,
been a custom launch or a launchpad launch?
it's a launchpad launch, and the mechanism is this conversation right now. Whether or not you assess what I'm saying as a complete blatant lie, or there's something that I'm saying that proves somewhat true. It's up to you and everyone who's listening. But I think it's true, and I am sharing what I think is true. And it's up to you as a free market participant to say yay or nay. It's beautiful, right?
All right, so there's no coding mechanism that makes it compound or helps that idea
Well,
further.
we're not staking yet, or any other, let's say, beautiful financial wizardry. But that may come in the near term.
Or
Good question.
maybe like liquidity pool, or adding LPs, have these fees spread. That could be
Yeah,
salary as well.
there is a liquidity pool. It's pretty healthy in relation to market cap, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a project that's right now at around between 2.5 to 3 million market cap. All time high is just sub 20 million, so it actually had a decent run. Pretty strong community of holders, and like
I
everything
can
else,
tell.
has suffered a little bit.
I can tell. Yes, man. Oh my God, wasn't that a wild ride, huh? This is like
That was
10%
wild.
on Bitcoin, and everybody's like, ah.
But why?
Shit. No one can hear me. Oh my god.
Je m'appelle.
You say you say fuck all you like.
Je ne parle français, but I
Oui,
did not
oui.
get liquidated.
Sounds liquidated. That's nice. No, of course not, because you have salary. All right. So, Tick, did you people on stage, you guys?
Here
Look,
we
I'm
go.
gonna go. I'm gonna go
There
look
we
to the
go.
comments. 23 comments, 26 comments. This won't do. We need 100. These people are shilling up here, right? What are you shilling up here? No, you're not shilling up here. People doing that for you. They're pumping your bag. They deserve a little bit more attention. The least you can do is drop a comment or two below in that purple pill and quote post to space. Am I right or am I right? Right?
Absolutely.
All right. Cool. Yes. Because look, it's not me, but Tick is streaming on these 6 live streams. That's no easy feat to do, you guys. That's a hustle right there, right? So we're trying to bring your bags to
Yeah.
more eyes, and then
Exactly.
your leaders and your community leaders and project leaders and developers are here shilling for you, right?
Yeah.
And also for us to hear some projects that we don't know about. So it deserves a comment or two. Come on, right?
Yeah. It's
We should
so.
be able to do that.
It trips me out. All the chats from the retake streams stay there. So you can
Yeah,
see from, let's see, up to 11 days ago, people
yeah,
commenting on things that, like, we're talking about and stuff. One
yeah.
person said to
They're
you,
still talking about it.
two
Yeah,
days ago, they're like GM Queen, the
yeah.
hippie vibes. So I don't know if you know who that is, but
I don't know. It
it's
was.
just it's just mind blowing.
I'm
Oh,
not a
it's
hippie.
they've got a picture. I think that maybe they're trying to farm attention, because when I clicked on their profile, it's a picture of them taking like a bong rip, and then it's like it says that they're a cannabis educator, a free
Oh
game and
God.
vendor, and then they're a retake streamer. So this person, I think, in order to get more attention on
Yeah, 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 yeah.
their
That's
account,
the
same
hustle.
thing we do on X. It's like
Yes.
you can't knock the hustle.
But
She's
look,
just
I respect the hustle,
yeah,
right? I
exactly,
respect the hustle.
exactly.
You're
That's
hustling the
cool.
right way. Network is
Yeah,
net worth, and so that could lead to salary in the end.
and she
So
shot you a
yoga's not wrong
GM.
there.
So that's always good too. That's good luck. So yeah,
Not wrong there.
there we
All
go.
right. So, did you look it up, Tick? Are we having something on the live stream? Because I cannot watch with you at this moment in time.
So for salary, so what I did was I did dollar signs salary in my search bar because there are some posts on the timeline. Let's see, A1 4 alpha salary, A1 bearish trend persists, price struggling under MA's MACD losing bullish momentum, losing bounce, RSI weakened. Who called for this TA on salary? This is weird.
I don't know who does that. Who does that?
Is this
Is
Yoda?
it from
Is
Arlo?
this
Dude,
you?
no, Mo, bro. I find it hilarious how like you have TA warriors on like,
Yeah.
2 million, 3 million, 4 million cap coins. Right? Like it's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
in itself is a meme. And but I respect the grind. People trying
Yeah,
to build their audiences based on what they know, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate him.
yeah. I'm
No.
wondering. I'm just wondering who triggered
Mm,
the
doesn't matter.
the TA bot. That's funny.
I mean, exposure is exposure. You don't
Yeah.
care as long as your name is mentioned.
So I'm.
Haters are your biggest fans in disguise. Write that down.
So why are you bullish on this project in particular?
Well, I'm not only bullish on salary, right? I like a few plays, but I do think that salary as a concept, right? Like we're all here to get paid. Most of us are here to get paid, and anyone who tells you otherwise is probably just lying to your face. And I think salary is such a simplistic concept, but deeply powerful. Like the word salary pretty much translates to every language, at least most spoken languages in the Western Hemisphere. And everyone just is trying to get a raise. You can say that for your job, but you can also say that just for life. You just want to kind of get up in life, right? And we're all on chain, we're trenching, and at the same time, I think the content and the guy who's basically at the helm of this,
Hmm.
even though it's a community, um, is putting out some really good stuff about it, and it just resonates. It's that simple.
Hmm. 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 Okay. Did we know what it was? This was the market cap when you guys started? You need to go to a bonding experience or some. Where was it launched? Let's see.
It's a pump fund launch. Wild. It's a
Yes.
pump fund launch. Yeah, yeah.
All right. 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 So after bonding, what's the all-time high?
I think it's around 17, just shy of 17 million.
I'm looking up the socials mentions, and it's actually being mentioned a lot. It actually gives me the you know, ta-da-da. Of course, this latest market dip, sure. Um, Salary doesn't. What is this? Solana savior? Is that the narrative? Let's see here.
I think probably the most prevailing narrative Wild right now is it's part of the Pumpfolio. There's a few
Yep.
there, right? Neat and a few others that are kind of US stable coin, like unstable coin, sorry. And salaries creeping up into that crew. And I do
Yeah.
think
Yeah. Yeah.
legitimately that it can, if it actually cements itself as
Hmm.
part of the Pumpfolio, it's going to run.
Yeah. Then it's gonna rally pretty hard, or at least the expectancy is there for it to do that. Yeah. 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 All right, cool. Cool. Well, I put it on the watch list here on my Bulex. Just
Well,
logged
thank
in.
you.
Put it on my watch list. I'm gonna watch this closely, and I want you guys to come back to give us an update on how things are going. That's always nice. You see, look, people might not buy initially on the first go, but coming back a second time is so so powerful. We see that happens lots, right? And then the second, maybe third, people are like, oh yeah, this is the third time I'm hearing about this, right? And massage it a little bit. See the community is still there, everything is still there. That builds some confidence, right? And
Well,
so,
super grateful. Super. Thank you for having me on and
no
listening to me
problem.
rant.
No problem. Uh, no, we like it if people do. You should be bullish. I said it again in this morning, space two of crypto moonlight for me, morning for you guys, midnight. But I miss this on the timeline. I just see good morning, right? And I'm shutting down the algorithm. I'm trying to see some things that are bullish. People posting charts. People posting, hey. My ticker is this. I don't see that anymore. Where did that go? A year ago, I still saw that stuff, right? Especially when the market dips, you guys should be out there with your communities going like, freaking buy this dip, right? Buy this dip. But I'm seeing no one. And I'm just like, are you not bullish enough? What is going on? You're not bullish? If you're not bullish, how can I ever be bullish and buy this stuff, right? So I got to see it. Got to shill harder, you guys. So Yoda, much respect for coming up on stage and doing your shill. Thank you, and come back. We are here from Monday to Saturday, at same time, same space, right?
Sweet. Thank you, Wild. Thank you, Tig.
No problem. Thank
Great
you.
show. I'll be listening.
I'll just wear the orange heart for the show, I guess. I like orange.
Love it.
Bitcoin is also orange and
Love it.
everything.
Love it.
All right, cool.
Salary on chain. Let's go.
Let's go. Salary on chain because, you know, time does not always equal money.
Right on.
And that's something that we can discuss, but we should not be just, this is the thing, you guys, and I'm all about this, you know this. Convictions and beliefs, they may not be true, and we need to hold them up to scrutiny more often than not, right? Especially for yourself. See if it's still working. If it's not working, you gotta change your perspective. All right, we see John Dot Soul. Good morning, John. How are you? John is on the moon. Directly rock down. Are you okay, John? John is trying to come through the portal. And Elon is say something about Tesla, John. It always works. Like Tesla's so good. All right, let's give him some more time. John, or maybe a round trip and reconnect. I'll wish you back up on the stage, all right? All right, let's move on to Trash Panda here because he always has something to show. Panda, you're still on the boat, walking it, right?
Yeah.
Walking it, but he's still DJing around. What are you buying? What do you got today?
Well, I just got an update on the stone rabbits. We got a little update there. Wait, there's
Hold on.
something wrong.
We got
Short there.
another offender. We got another offender. Let me just do this. I'm calling in Take as co-host because doing all of that by yourself is a little. All right. You're on the
Okay, any
boat
better?
and you're
Yeah,
shilling
yeah,
stone rabbits. All right. This
yeah,
was
yeah.
an update. We need an update. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we just we're just waiting for Gambler.io to give us the launch signal now. All the testing of the slot machine is done. We're ready to launch. We're ready to stream some slot machines and gain some profits. We even managed to get like you get free spins on a slot machine, right? So we managed to convince them to make it so you can get new free spins in your free spin round. That's the only one on the site, I believe.
All right. But look, for the people who do not know about stone rabbits, sometimes they're different people in the space. Can you explain a little bit about stone rabbits and what it is?
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. So we're an NFT collection of 3,333. We're using the funds. Using the funds from the mint to make slot machines. That's going to launch on Gambler.io. The profits from it is going back to the holders per NFT you have. So the more you hold, the more you get, obviously. We also have some trades there that gives you poker tournaments invitationals for $100. We have a treasury that's when we grow all our uh, things like poker challenge is going to grow in price, of course, so we can give back more and grow and expand. Uh, we also have like a jackpot or like a lucky rabbit pick. So once a month, there's either like 1 to 100 USD that one lucky rabbit is holding, and that's if you have the like 3 clover hat on a rabbit. We're currently in the minting of the 777 pass, which will also be an Arthur wheel as we launch, I believe. And with the same trades to expand so more people can join the poker invitationals and jackpot rabbits or whatever we call it. And everything's going to pay you back monthly revenue. According to the volume we have seen at the site, we're expecting about between $1 to $5 per rabbit at start. And the 777 pass is basically giving you access or revenue from 5 slot machines and the rabbit. No, not four. Sorry, 4 slot machines, and the stone rabbits look like the rabbits alone are from 2 slot machines. And yeah, that's about it. I can even link a jumbotron and give some information in the blueprint. Just give me 1 second,
Yes,
and
go
I
ahead,
will show
put
you.
something up. Yoda, you still need to post.
Oh,
Hold on. Yoda, you can still put something up as well. You kind of forgot to take advantage of the fact that you are allowed to pin.
I actually forgot that. Well, I will actually do it.
No problem. I'll help you. Look, I shielded in big spaces before for projects. Oh my God, you don't even know. But you got to have your game ready, right? Get your pit ready, right? I'm high, okay, all that kind of stuff, right? All right. Panda, you may have posted as
I have
well.
pinned Wild. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
yeah, I'm on my way. We're actually having our stone rabbit space now in 20
All right, cool.
minutes, and I gotta go. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up, and then I gotta continue cleaning border boat if I'm gonna get
Cleaning the
finished.
boat. Oh, geez. I just
Yeah,
had
yeah,
visions of that right now, and I'm
yeah.
kind of liking what is.
Oh, after the video, you should see my DM.
Yeah. DM?
After the
What's
video for
this?
the woman video, like the Web3
Oh,
women's.
yes, for Women's Day.
Now I'm a thirst trap apparently.
You're a little late. It was Saturday, no?
Yeah.
Oh, I still need to send an NFT to somebody that I want an NFT.
Ooh.
Please remind me, Tic. I'm fucking horrible. Still got to open my wallet. Anyway, look, you guys, we are gonna do a little bit of a cleanse, like a 1 minute cleanse of the room or exorcism, if you like, right? In that time, I see Happy is here. In that time, you can, repost the room, leave a few more comments. What are you bullish on? I like to see it, right? And the people on the live stream, go ahead and leave a comment as well. Let's go.
No Solana for you. No Solana for you. Broke as hell, unsucked, screw you too. You're such a bad case. If Solana run away, if it's all your ugly face. No Solana for you. Yeah. No la 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 la. No Solana for you. No la 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 la. No Solana for you. Yeah. No la 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 la. No Solana for you. Yeah. Sticky.
Cleanse the room, cleanse the room. John is on stage as well. John is.
GM everybody. GM wide, GM
Jim,
tick,
Jim, Jim, Jim.
GM everybody. I don't have any project to shield. I just came to shield about myself. So
That's okay too. I appreciate that too, you guys. Bullish. If you want to come up on stage and shield yourself, right, is the best project to shield. Let's go, John. What you got, my? I do not, but there are millions of tokens. So you do Reddit posts or Reddit threads?
yeah, I do it in. And if you want to like grow your account or project, I know some KOL which can help you do those things. So it's my DM.
All right, let's go.
Wild is doing that
When
for
are
us.
you
Yeah,
gonna have the
free,
games?
free for
What the hell is this? Ah, I'm getting invaded. Tick.
Sorry.
and he was
Yes.
my co-host. That was
Yeah, what
it was,
happened?
you guys crazy, man. How do you think this is ever bullish, right? You're just freaking trying to get blocked on here or something. What the hell? What the hell? All right. So if you guys, what is this, John? You do stuff for Reddit. If people want to hire you for making Reddit stuff, they can go to John here. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All
If
right.
you need,
Cool.
yeah.
All right. So if you guys are into any of that, then give John a follow, right? And maybe a DM. Yeah, keep it real in the DMs, right? All right, John, thank you for coming up. If you want to stage farm, I think bullish for people who are just having the balls to come up and shield themselves like that. I have respect. You can stay on stage and farm. Stage farming is a thing nowadays. All right. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to cultures right here. Cultures, how are you doing? Good morning. Or for you, it's a Yakshamlar, Abby, Naber.
Hi, Wild, hi, Tic, and everyone in the space, and thank you for these sort of spaces. It's really hard, I know. For example, I never can do what you do, and you really manage very well. Let me talk today a little bit different, if it's okay. Actually, as you know, I'm working on cultures, and I gather cultures to make an encyclopedia on digital world, on blockchain, and a living actually encyclopedia that will ever last, because it's not just mine, it's for the people. I just started that, and I hope I can continue, and people actually see that. Uh, as you know, everyone in these days can do just one thing. For example, maybe we had a doctor 200 years ago, and he or she knows everything about human body, but now that doesn't work. So we actually have experts in every major, and that actually is true for every project. For example, as I said, I cannot talk very well, I cannot shield very well, uh, uh, but I can create. I can think and create incredible things. So I created some incredible projects, but at the moment, I really need your help, because if I can't actually have that help, the project, whatever it was, very strong or weak, it will disappear. I wrote a title. I wrote actually, yeah, and I published it on my LinkedIn. So when a seed wants to grow at first, it needs a little bit of water. For example, it can one or two drops every day is enough for it. But after it grows, it's true that it will need a huge amount of water, but it can live longer. It's not true about seeds. So I just want you to have another look on the project and see that it has very strong potential to make difference in our world. It's full of misunderstanding, full of wars, and if we do not do something, our world will change to bad. I really feel that, because when I was in war, not as a military force, but yeah, I see the bombs just exploding. I saw people were died, and this is not a good scene. Nobody wants to see that. So I started a white war, competition between cultures, to show the ability of culture and knowledge to uh, to disappear this misunderstanding and understand each other better. And at the moment, it's really critical point for me and the project. I just want you and all the people here to have a look at it and actually collaborate with me, give a hand for me to do it and keep it going. That's it. Thank you. Actually, I'm speaking from Galata Tower. You know that, Wild, and I came out at the morning to show people what is that. As I said, I am not a seller. I'm curator. So it was really hard day for me, and I decided somehow to get help from people or just stop everything. But I hope it doesn't it doesn't happen.
Ooh.
So thank you so much for giving me the space, giving me to come up and talk.
Of course.
That's it. That's it. Thank you so much. Have a good
You're welcome.
energy.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Teşekkürler. Yes, you guys, look, I have a little bit of a heart for this because someone is having a hard time shilling, obviously, but I respect you coming on stage and trying anyway for what you believe in. And I really get your vibes like that. So let me help you out with a little bit of shill here for so that it's clear for people about what this is. And first of all, I like to just address the fact that here in crypto, we are the playing field of finance and the decentralization has shuffled the deck for us and left things equal, right? Gender equal here, cultural equal here. Doesn't matter what country you can trade crypto, you could be a part of Web3, right? And it's leveling that playing field, and I love that. And I think that makes for a great connection just initially already. And so here's why I'm bullish on cultures like on Solana. So it's the cultural revolution of Web3 that you didn't see coming. So forget basic meme coins, right? So this is where heritage meets hype. Mint exclusive NFTs of global treasures, think Eiffel Tower glow-ups, sizzling street food, and ancient festivals, all locked forever on Solana's blazing fast penny cheap blockchain. The culture token is your VIP pass, stake for fat rewards, vote on fresh culture drops, and unlock mind-blowing ebook with AR experiences that bring history to life. Born in 25, this project's got its eye on that NFT market on Solana. That's worth about 60 billion. So it's happening on that. It's blending these community vibes with real world impact, like museum collabs, indigenous storytelling, and early investors. You can be staring at 6x ROI potential while building a legacy, right? And so Solana really does well with these culture coins. Of course, we have some slang in crypto about culture as well, right? We do it for the culture. But are we really? This coin is really doing it for the culture. So check out culture. I hope I helped you out a little bit with that. And that, come back. And it's always good to have you here on stage. And I want to give you a little bit of a lift with this because you can sense genuine from non genuine. And so I can sense that you're really passionate about this. No more war, but we are here in crypto. We just want to make money all together, right? It's just a vibe. It's a vibe, you guys, and you got to stay in it, right? All right, let's move on. Okay, Panda, you have your hand up for this?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Like, I'm starting my space in 8 minutes. I see I'm a co-host, just like in case you
Yes, I
need one
made you
more to
just
pull up.
because Tick wasn't getting it, and then I can not have so many people on stage. That's why I kind of did it.
Yeah, yeah.
Dragged you
But if
up
I
on
leave,
here.
Me?
it's not destroying for you, right?
No, no, it's good.
Okay,
I
okay,
got
cool.
Tick back. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool. Well, see you later. Have a lot of success in that space. Of course, we see a Trash Panda. Um, only on spaces, DM me and get a rabbit on the buy mint. So if you mint a rabbit, you get one extra, and you got a DM Trash Panda for that. So if you are minting a stone rabbit, go ahead DM Panda, and you get one extra. He's always raising. Uh,
It's actually the pass.
oh,
The stone rabbits are done minting. It's the
oh,
7-7 pass. If you mint
oh,
that, it's on
the
25% and like a lot of
I
like
got that wrong.
stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay.
Well, you
But
get
yeah,
something if you DM Panda.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I
maybe
Maybe a
see.
Billy,
foot pick.
I mean,
Okay.
don't know about
Hey,
deepfakes,
I'm
right?
gonna sound like such a boomer, but okay,
What?
I went in the Discord channel and I couldn't figure out where am I supposed to vote? Like, what's this? The vote? What's the alpha on
Uh,
the vote thing?
I'm
I
in
like.
Discord for Soul Gods.
Okay, so
Oh,
Soul God's
I'm gonna
Discord, and
talk
then
about that a
which?
little bit later, Tick. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. Give you the alpha on that.
I
Okay.
Okay?
tagged you now, just so you
Yeah.
know. That's
All
the
right.
room.
So no, no, DM Panda here, but no D pics, right? Because that's not good to me at all.
Well,
Even
that's
though
not what I want chilling.
what? No.
But
Well,
no, no.
ticker is dicks.
The ticker's
Ticker is dicks.
dicks.
Ticker is dicks. High leverage is the game, and the ticker is dicks.
Yeah. So we did that. All right. Let's say good morning to
I'm.
Alman here on
I.
stage. Alman.
I should just. Oh, I don't have a voice.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
I was just playing some
that was a
music.
weird
Is
existential
it?
crisis I was having.
Oh,
Um.
well, it's Monday. You were late with your coffee, and now this all happens.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean,
No,
the live streams are still
I'm
up. That's cool.
I'm so close. I'm about to pull the trigger. I think I might just do it today. I need to buy the software so that I can start producing again. I just hit my limit on downloads for all my creations on that, and
Mhm.
I was paying for a subscription, but it was like whatever $12 a month, and I was like, oh, I don't really need this. I'm not using it enough. But now it's like once a week, I'm like, ooh, I get like an idea, and I'm like, it's $10 a month. It's not. I'm thinking about resubscribing. You subscribe to it, correct? To the one I'm talking about.
Possibly.
Yeah, yeah. I know that you're subscribed, I think, but oh my gosh, I just don't know. That money could be going to my DCA. I think I'm probably
That's
go.
what I have all the time. I'm gonna rock all my subscriptions, my other subscriptions on
Yeah,
X, and just buy more Bitcoin
yeah.
because
That's I'm gonna
I
start.
don't have enough Bitcoin.
I'm gonna rug more subscriptions because I did a few recently and I rugged Netflix and I don't miss it.
You don't
Um,
need Netflix.
yeah, you don't. I
No
don't
chill.
like. I don't even
We
like
don't need
Netflix.
more
When
chill.
what I
You people
like,
need to understand.
yeah.
You don't need more chill. You need more hustle. And you do not
Well,
have enough Bitcoin. You do not have enough XRP. You don't have enough
sometimes
Solana.
you
You
need
don't have
more.
enough all this
Sometimes,
shit.
but I will argue that sometimes you need a recharge. And like
Yeah,
for
but
me,
why do you do that with Netflix? That's just like a
no,
brain
for me, I like to use
virus, right?
YouTube and then find
Yeah.
out the latest like technology, or I learn about like some weird thing that's completely
Yeah.
boring, like either
Definitely learn about something.
quantum
Or
physics
what
or
about
astrophysics or
I discovered a lot of
history.
because I'm a hypnotherapist, and
Yeah,
so I discovered a lot of people who do hypnotherapy on YouTube. And you can look up any hypnotherapy
yeah,
session you want. You can fall
yeah,
asleep with that. You feel better. You
yeah.
can do all of that to relax. But
Yeah, even
stop
yoga,
watching
for
shorts.
instance. Like let's say you wanted
Yeah,
to do yoga. You don't
yeah.
necessarily have to go to a yoga studio
No,
because
you
if
can
you've
do
ever
that.
gone and done yoga, you're kind of, when you watch the instructor, you're like, dude, I could just kind of watch and do this with somebody like on a video. The only thing about having an instructor there that is helpful is that if your form is
Yes.
kind of like
One.
lacking, they can tell you
Also,
what you
look,
could do
Tick,
to.
with these things, it's
Hmm.
just like going to the gym, right? With these things, you sometimes like to get out your door and be on a mission to
Yeah,
go somewhere,
yeah, yeah.
right? So
It makes
that
such a
counts there as
difference.
well.
Pulling
But
up to
hey,
the
if
gym.
you want to save money,
Mhm.
you still want to do all of that. There's tons of creators that have content on YouTube and anywhere else, right? That you can learn from. You should be understand if you are on social media,
Yeah,
you either get paid from social media, so you're the content creator,
right.
or you better be watching some great content that can upgrade you. If
Yeah,
not, and you're watching TikTok, just scrolling on, right? Just scrolling on. Buy Panda at a
yeah.
good time. Just
Personally,
scrolling
I
on,
don't tend to
then
doom
your
scroll.
mind is getting hijacked if
Yeah,
you do not.
yeah. No, I
Fill your own agenda. Your agenda will get hijacked, and they take your brain and just
right.
let you watch that for 2 hours straight,
Yeah.
and nothing you should be doing got done,
Yeah,
right?
it's great that you bring that up because I've definitely in the past found myself in those habits. It's like
Yeah.
I remember like an example. It's like I'd be a buddy would call me and be like, "Hey, you want to go to the gym?" And it's like, "Yeah, okay, cool. We'll meet in an hour." And it's like, okay. And so then I sit there for 30 minutes doom scrolling on like TikTok and Instagram and whatever, like for no
Yeah.
good reason, doing nothing. And I don't, this isn't something I do like actively like today, but I'm talking about in the past. And at a certain point, like the realization had hit me that I'm like, I am wasting so much time, even if it's 30 minutes a day, which it's probably
Yeah.
much more than that because it's in increments, even if it's but 15 minutes goes by so quickly when you are doom scrolling and it's not, and you don't even really realize it. And yeah, like you said, it hijacks your day, it hijacks your attention.
Yeah, so
And
a
yeah.
little bit about that. I want to tell you and
Mm-hmm.
explain to you what happens in your brain.
Yeah.
What happens in your brain? Okay, so we have what we call the reticular activating system, right? And this involves at your attention span. And so it also regulates is well, it does a ton of things, but one of them is regulating dopamine and serotonin.
It's
And
a
so
scaffolding, the reinforcement for the reward system,
yes,
basically.
well, it's a network of neurons in your brain, right? It's located in your brain stem actually, and it plays a key role in regulating your wakefulness, alertness, and attention. And it acts as a filter for sensory information. It's actually helping your brain prioritize what to focus on and maintaining consciousness, right? So it therefore also influences some of your sleep cycle, but very much a part of what is this emotion that we like. It draws that emotion in. It's called motivation. And so short content
Mm.
kills your RAS. It puts it to sleep. And so you are not paying any attention to anything. You're just sitting there brain dead. And we all know that with children. So do
Yeah.
not let children get into short content. You're fucking them up. Right
Mm.
now, the brain is very is has a lot of plasticity. So you can grow other neuron and
Yeah.
networks and it's gonna be, but the older you
Yeah.
get, the more you struggle with this, you guys. So
You just
you
mentioned
yeah,
something
you're not
the other
getting better, you're
day.
getting
You
worse.
you
Yeah.
mentioned something the other day about physical activity and how it
Yes.
works what to help with neuroplasticity. And then
Yeah.
and then just like the same day or the following day, I heard something else I was listening to that referred to neuroplasticity and I can't remember what it was, but it was something besides physical exercise. Oh my gosh, and it's totally escaping me right now, but it was the
Due
process
to lack
of
of
like
brain.
oh my, I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, I could use one of those exercises, I guess. Um,
Live on
but
stage, you guys.
but yeah, oh gosh, but it was something I wish I could remember, but it's something to do with a neuroplasticity. It could have been something as simple as like the sauna or something.
Mm.
It may have been actually that may have been where it was, but something about like recentering
Yeah.
and
But
changing the thought your way your
the thing
brain
is
thinks.
that look, we are always creating reality, right? So what you
Mm,
see in your world, if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry to say, but it's all you and the way you look at things.
yeah.
And the RAS is actually the one that is actively on the hunt, looking for what you are programming it with, because it's the one that is the focus. So it's the
Mm,
network
mm-hmm.
that generates that focus,
Yeah.
manages that focus. And
Yeah.
so if you feed that things that you want, that RAS is going to look for things
Right.
that you fed it. It's like the algorithm on
Yeah.
X,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You
Like
say
the
good morning,
for you
Lex, you get
page. Yeah.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's your algorithm thing. It's your algorithm AI. That's the RAS. And so you got to feed it on repeat different the things that you want.
Yeah.
So we always say that the mind is a very good slave. It's not a good master. This is your slave. But if you let it become the master, it will just put itself to sleep with short content, get dopamine really fast, and then not be as active or
and
extended network as it could be,
and
right?
would
So
you say
when we're
would you
talking about
say
people
mm,
who can manifest things quickly, we call that manifesting, but really it's reality creation, right?
wow.
Who can do that very fast. They
Yeah.
have a very trained RAS. You can train your brain. This is no joke. We know this. We
Right.
do this with kids, right? It's
Right.
what does it need? It needs repetition and impact. These two things. So you got to feed your RAS, you got to feed it tons. But that's a conversation for like on a Sunday. Last Sunday I was
Yeah.
talking about something similar like this as
W-
well in the Wake Up with
Well, I
Wild. So
do
we got
want
to
to
all wake up, face
touch
the
on
music.
one last thing though, because
Yeah,
kind of what we were talking about, like the brain rot and the doom scrolling and all that.
yeah,
So what I had done was I realized I was like, do I really want to keep um putting holes in my brain by watching this like mindless content that's doing me like no benefit? And I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll start watching videos on like how to make money online. Was essentially like where it started, like where the journey started. And
yeah,
then that developed into me like learning how to like start your own company using
yeah.
AI models and like all the
Hmm.
latest AI models. And then that trajectory turned like it just like it had a flywheel effect where like I couldn't learn enough, where I was like, ooh, like this is so cool. And now it makes me want to learn about this. And like, it made me seek, instead of like doom scrolling because I was bored, it was like I was actively trying to like educate myself with the latest and greatest in tech and how I can like create content that would be,
Yeah.
that eventually, ideally, to make me money in the long run. It's like the goal is like, okay, make enough good content to that I and engage enough. That's really the secret
Yeah,
to
so what you
get.
did is you programmed your RAS is that we need to make money. All right.
Yeah,
And so
yeah, yeah.
you started
That's
to
what it
notice
was.
opportunities with
Yeah,
AI. You started to
right.
ask questions about it.
Yeah.
That's all the function of that RAS. That's all that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's very primal and it's a very good slave. It's like it's so powerful, this one,
Yeah.
right? But it's not a good master. If you let that one run wild,
Mm.
so things that are
That's a good point.
unhelpful
Yeah.
for your a for
Right.
your
I.
RAS
Mm-hmm.
is actually multitasking. It's not great. Finish one task, get dopamine, move to the other. That's when you really get a spiral up. Trying to do many things at
Mm.
once messes with that RAS.
Right,
So
because the
don't
reward
do that.
system.
Yes,
Because you're
exactly. What?
half-assing, you're
Yeah,
selling yourself short constantly, so you're
yeah,
constantly disappointing yourself. So it's like that hit of
yeah.
dopamine's not the same. You're also
Yeah,
getting
and
hit
this
with
is why
some
it
guilt
responds
too.
to that short content because that RAS is activated actually by very novel and meaningful stimuli, right? So things that are new, shiny and new, that's it looks for that shiny and new stuff all the
Mm.
time because
Mm.
it wants to help you get the things you want. So it's
Mm.
looking for new stuff and you want make money, okay, your RAS is will be like, oh my God, look at this, look at this, look
Yeah.
at this, right?
Well,
It will
that's
point out
like
all
that's
these new
how
things.
like with my electric car, like
Yeah,
that me doing the math, like okay, if I
yeah.
sell now, I'm at the Pico top. This
Oh
is gonna
yeah,
be
it's
my
great.
projected
Yeah,
gas, like blah blah blah.
yeah.
And it was like my whole goal. It was like money focus. At the end of the day,
Yes.
you should have seen me. I wish I should have wore a GoPro because me laughing in the dealer's face at the first numbers that he tried to give me when you're worth. I mean, I wasn't necessarily rude, but like I straight up told them, I'm like, you'll find someone that will pay that price, and it's not gonna be me. And I walked out on him
Yeah.
and went to and then at the next dealership, same thing. Started giving me the runaround kind of, and I could feel it. And he was like, well, this is the price. This is the best we can do. And I looked at him and I
Hmm.
was like, you know what? I was like, I just don't think that it's meant to be today then. And he's like, no, 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 no. It's meant to be today. It's meant to be today. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. And it's not that I'm cheap, but it's one that I know the value of what I have,
No, no.
and two,
What
it's
you're trying to
yeah,
explain now is just you told your brain this is what we need to do. It's
yeah,
about the money. So why are you
yeah,
excusing yourself being about the money? That's exactly what it did for you,
yeah.
and it's a part of you, right? So
That's a
things
good
you
thing though,
should
right?
not
Wouldn't
be
you say it's a
doing,
positive
things
thing?
things you should not be
Yeah.
doing because it gets overwhelmed quickly by excessiveness. So multitasking. No,
Right.
you know what's also very bad for your RAS?
What's up?
Constant notifications of everything because it looks for
Mm.
shiny new things that would
Right.
work for you in your favor, but now it's going to look for the new notifications, going to be alerted by something
Wow.
that is not benefiting you.
Wow.
Turn that off, right?
Wow.
Minimize distractions
Dude,
by
that's
non-essential.
huge.
Yes,
Because
declutter.
I experienced that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
identify with that, and
yeah.
it's like a speed bump when you're driving through like
Go-
a neighborhood or like the road. Like all of a
Yeah,
sudden, it's like
stops you
whoop.
dead in your tracks. And
Because
now
you're
that part of the
yeah.
brain is going to look for something new, and people are going
Mm.
to think that you have ADD. But how can you have not if you're being bombarded with all
Right.
this stuff, right?
Right.
Also,
Mm.
declutter your workspace,
Yeah.
declutter your house.
Yeah.
We all know that
Yeah.
clarity
We were
there
just talking
will
about
bring
that
you,
last week. Yeah.
yep, your
Yeah.
RAS is
It
then
makes
cleared
such a
of watching.
difference.
all these this stuff going
You
around. So
feel
you're
500 pounds lighter. You know, go
yeah,
through your stuff, throw some of your
yeah.
stuff away. If you haven't
Throw it
worn
out.
it in a year, or you wouldn't buy it again today, or it's just sitting there collecting dust, throw it away. And next time you look at the spot where it used to be, you're going to be like, oh my God, it'll feel like, just a heavy load was just lifted off of you. I know if even for myself, I threw away like 6 pairs of shoes that I knew that I didn't need.
Hmm.
And don't get me wrong, I would have donated them if they were in good enough shape, but these things were shot out. And but even just a simple act like that, like it's like now when I look at my shoe rack, I'm like, wow, that looks so much nicer. It doesn't look like cluttered, like it's at the at max capacity on my shoe
Yeah.
rack. This is not a
So
crypto conversation. I'm sorry.
you can help yourself and your situation better by doing these things so your brain can work better. This is all it is. Has nothing to do with woo-woo manifesting. That RAS will look for things, it's on the hunt for things you want. So you need to program it correctly, make sure it's not distracted, and then go for it, right? But let's move this conversation forward. Let's
Yes,
say
I'm
hi to
sorry.
Kit here on stage.
Ooh, Kit.
Hey
Hey,
guys.
how are you? It's been forever. I know that
I
you've been
know.
busy with IRL stuff.
Yeah, and then like with the things that like I've been dealing with IRL, guys. What you guys just said, I know you moved the conversations forward. I
Yeah.
just want to make a point on that. It
Wow.
is so true what you guys just said. The declutter your space, declutter your mind, your
Mm,
notifications. I shut down. I
mm,
literally shut down and I didn't get on for like a month because I was just trying to declutter myself. I couldn't
yeah.
handle all of the notifications. I had thousands and thousands. If you could look at your phone and you have 126 text messages or like thousands of notifications on X or like all this stuff, like you really have to find a way to mitigate that. Like
Well, and
it's
you have
really
a
difficult.
picture, a blonde. I'm assuming it's a selfie of your PFP. That doesn't. I mean, a bunch of crypto
Not
Twitter
only that,
guys. It's like
but
they're in your DMs so quick. I'm sure.
it's so much worse when you're like me, and I swear, what you guys said, like ADD, like it's so real on my end because like even my emails are the worst. I have like what, three
Ooh,
emails that I use
yeah,
different things
yeah.
for, professional email, personal, and then I use one for X separately.
Uh huh.
And the amount of emails, like I have to sit there for hours on end just deleting emails, just trying to get past the 80,000 emails that I have that are all like either
Wow.
things I signed up for or spam or, this, that, and whatever. It's
Yeah.
it's hard me yeah.
Yes. And
And
so, look,
yeah.
a lot of people get diagnosed with ADHD and ADD, and I'm a psychologist, so I know sometimes it really is like this. We cannot diagnose these things just based on a hunch, though, right? There's extensive research then in you. There's also IQ tests that we then need to measure to rule out anything else underlying here. And so, a lot of people claim to have ADD or ADHD, or they think they have, while really you have set up your life a little bit so you are shooting yourself in the foot with your attention span, right? And usually it comes from not overstimulate, but sometimes it's lacking interest because if you feed your RAS with the things that you would love to do in life most, if you drive that with the best the interest that is the highest in
Mm.
you, it
Mm-hmm.
will look for it. But if it will do that for real, we know this, right?
Yeah.
But if your house is cluttered, your workspace is cluttered, you're getting notifications, you're getting distracted, your RAS is gonna go in overload and be
You're
like, oh my
righted.
God, now I cannot get the things that I want anymore. See? Then you
Yeah.
gotta take a nap or you get brain fog and you're getting exhausted. And that's just because you're doing too much. Also, a killer for the function of this part of the brain is comfort zone. Because there you do things on repeat, so it doesn't need to
Mm.
work and it becomes lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain is nothing but a muscle that you need to keep working out. The
Yeah.
older you get, the more you're going to lose and the less elasticity you got in your brain.
And it'll
That's why we're
atrophy just the
taking,
same then.
well, yes, but
Essentially.
it quickly picks back up, but you got to exercise the muscle.
Yeah.
And so you got to have yourself a little challenges that are hard to reach but realistic to reach within a certain amount of time so you can
Right.
get the dopamine train started again and restart and go from there.
Yeah.
But
And
then the pitfall will always be these distractions, the clutter,
yeah.
the people that need you call you, notifications. And with social media, People, see a lot more people that I hear from practices from my fellow psychologists still, that a lot more people with ADD complaints and ADHD complaints that are actually just, if you look down at the base of that, social media issue, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The scrolling, the
And
notifications, the
you
constant new
I do
things.
kind of want to bring up a point that, like, so you're talking about all this stuff, and you're like, yeah, and this is how people feel, and this is how they act, and they do this. And anyone that might be listening might be thinking, but yeah, this is what she's talking about, but she doesn't know because she's probably never been through it. She has it so easy. she
No, no,
she
no. I
works
don't
out
need
all
to
the
been through
time.
it. I
And no,
studied
and that's
for
where I'm
this.
going with this, is that,
Yeah.
like, you really started from the bottom. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, so you've had to grow through a lot, and that experience, that's why you talk about these things the way that you do, is because you were
Yes.
in those shoes. You were at the point where you wanted to, give up. What's the point
Oh
of
yeah.
even going on if I'm going to spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair, you
Yeah.
know? And, like, so a lot of people, I don't know if anyone listening, they may not be familiar with that story, but to me, I feel like that's a huge accomplishment. That at one point, Wild here was unable to, she was bound to a wheelchair, and went from that. Doctors told her, that she wouldn't be able to walk again, and she chose that as a challenge to, she ended up becoming a power lifter, world class deadlifting champion. I'm sorry to tell your story for you,
No,
but
national. It's
national.
national.
Okay, well,
But
For you.
here's the thing. You want to know the irony of this, you guys. This was I couldn't walk because of a autoimmune disease that attacked my brain. Yeah. So this wasn't due to muscle issues at all. It was my brain doing this. Right. So in my brain infection made sure that the parts of my brain were not working properly for my legs to move or my arms. Actually, I was not being able to move from the neck down. And that happened within 24 hours. I woke up that way one day and they didn't know what was happening. It's a very rare disease. But they told me the other people that have it are still either in a wheelchair or they need help with walking with canes, and then occasionally still wheelchair. Yeah. So that's. But look, everything is repetition. You can heal the brain this way. Now, I'm not going to trash on the medical world, right? I'm not going to trash on, but they don't know nothing about the mental inside of people. That's psychology, and I'm a psychologist. And they actually tried to tell me that I needed a psychologist to accept that I was not going to be able to do stuff anymore. And I was like, look, doctor, I take your medicine. You know about the body. I trust you with this. I take everything that you tell me to reasonably that we discussed, right? But this thing about the mind, no, I got that down. I'll do that myself. Thank you very much. Right. And so, you start with one repetition, two repetitions a day, moving your arms, moving your fingers, moving your hand, right, and doing all of that. And then eventually, yes, deadlifting and doing heavy stuff, because I was like, why not? Why not? Sometimes you wondering about yourself, why not? Why not me? Rockstar? Go ridiculous with this. Use your imagination, because that's how you program the brain. Why not? Imagine it, you being on stage singing or what, playing your shit from a lot of people, being famous. Why not? Why not you? Why not? Why wouldn't that be you? Right? And so that's how you actually program that RAS the best, right? By having the imagination, going through the experience of having it done already, right? Then that is like your RAS will be like, oh, that's what we're looking for. All right, let's get us there then, right? This is not going to happen if you're getting distracted by things in your life all the freaking time. These notifications, the clutter around you, the multitasking. And I know that the economy and in lots of countries are all about you need to do 10 things at once. This just makes people feel like they have ADD. They don't have ADD. Who wants to do 10 things at once? That's not good for your brain. It's better for your brain to do one thing, get dopamine from overcoming that one challenge, move on to the next and expand from there. And then things actually happen really, really quickly. We all know this. But we think if we do 10 things at once, that we're going to be faster. It's not. It's not. That
what's
when
the
we are
study?
in a,
What is it
yeah.
saying? It's steady is slow and slow is accurate. Something along those lines,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you think it's slow though, but in 3, 4 days, the same mechanism, this is not a mystery. for for marketing. This is not a mystery for game developers. These things are very much known, and I'm telling you that example all the time. They know in a game they get you in within 1 hour. They get you in 1 hour because you started level one. You get to grow some tomatoes, sell them. Dopamine. Level two, dopamine, right? All right, now we're gonna grow some melons. I don't know, whatever, right? And now we're expanding up to level nine. So now you got 9 repetitions of getting dopamine from what you were doing. And then on level 10, what happens, guys? What happens? You run out of energy. Go buy some energy. That's how they get you, right? Because they know how the brain works. They know exactly what that RAS does. And it's part of a primal brain as well. So we cannot control this not from happening. You are going to get hooked. They hook your brain, right? And so when you know this, start hooking your own brain with the things that you freaking want. It's not rocket science, right? And it's really, when you look back, it's like, fuck, that was easy. Yes, it's actually that easy because your brain is that good. Your
Mm.
body is that good at making new neurons. It does that every single day. That's why doing physical activity is so good because we maintain what we had, like walking and breathing, that kind of stuff, right? On normal, it becomes a habit behavior and nature behavior in our primal brain. So we get to do it without any consciousness, freeing up data to do new things again. But if you sit still, there's no sidelining life. You cannot sit on the bench and be like, I'm taking a break. No, you're going to run behind because if you are not exercising, you maintain that for, if you're young, you can maintain it for a few months. If you're around your 30s, that's going to be weeks. Go lay down for a few weeks, see what happens to your body. It's scary. And then when you're old, when you're like 80, you go lay down, you die.
Yeah.
Give you 6 weeks. That's a lot, 6 weeks.
It's
What happens
bad.
to old people when they get hip surgery? 6 weeks, because they're not walking, no blood circulation, brain shuts down. After one point, they cannot even learn anymore because their brain is kind of old, right? So the plasticity is not there. And so when they lose function, they lose it forever. So the more you can walk and move determines longevity. It's not fat content per se or something like that. The biggest banger for your buck will always be to have enough skeletal muscle, yes, your posterior chain that keeps you upright. Because when you upright, you can walk longer, right? You can pick up stuff, you can do stuff, you can be active. And that's good for your heart, it's good for everything to stay active. You don't need to go 3 hours in the gym like a maniac, by the way. Just keep it up and do something heavy. Make sure you got some muscle on you. I don't care about your fat percentage. All right? All right,
We're
that's the alpha. I'm done with my sermon. Really got to get this space going, or else
well.
it's going to be something else.
Tell me this though. The floor price of Soul Gods is up 14.58%. What?
Yes, you
What
guys.
is
But
going
first, I
on here?
wanna before we go there, I do want to talk about it for real. But resolution is here on stage. Resolution is there a blockchain?
Yeah, yeah. Resolution is the name of the company with our own blockchain, and Resil is the name of our token. And before I get started, I just want to say thank you for having me. I want to say hey to everybody. Hope you're having a great day. And the space is really cool to listen to. A lot of good information.
Very cool, man. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome,
Yeah, thanks for
welcome.
having me. So, Resolution is building the people's economy. And we're looking at financial freedom for all in the future. And how we plan to do that is in a number of ways. So let's say to start out, I'm willing to bet on two things. One, that you've bought something in the last few days. And two, that a business has acquired a loan for something that it needs. Now, my question to you is, just as you said, why not? Why not us, the people, benefit from those actions? And I'll let you know how resolution can uh, create that. So resolution, and you asked for the website. Were you guys looking at it at the same time, or I didn't know?
So I have the X page up, and then here's the link tree. And then let me see which is, I'm looking for your official
Yeah,
Oh, website. Here we go.
resolution.io.
Yeah, resolution.io. Wow, this
Yeah, I'm,
is
I'm going to read some things.
who did you do this website?
No, my developer did,
Mr.
but I
Seth.
came up with the information in it.
Very well done.
Thank you. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's worked on some great projects.
Wow.
We're going to be introducing him later on. But me, I'm Matt Brazil, the inventor. I wrote the white paper and have the completed concept now patent pending. So I'm going to read some things here for clarity's sake. So
Cool.
Resolution transforms investment by allowing consumers to fund businesses directly through blockchain. Businesses can raise capital with transparent terms, while investors earn returns in Resil tokens. Integrated CRM ensures real-time updates on investments, making the process seamless and secure. Now, where we fit in as Resolution is we decentralize investment by allowing businesses to raise funds transparently while giving consumers the power to invest directly. Built on the Value blockchain, our platform eliminates centralization, ensuring secure, automated, and verifiable transactions. Through smart contracts and a transparent profit-sharing model, we bridge the gap between businesses and investors, fostering trust, efficiency, and financial empowerment. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about why we're doing this. And we see that traditional markets are failing the everyday investor in a few ways. Now, we talk over centralization. Basically, all of the authority rests in one centralized entity or entities. So, resolution decentralizes and includes in the investment the everyday investor. So we eliminate reliance on centralized authority and institutions by leveraging blockchain technology. Now we talk about lack of transparency. Just like the stock market, you have the candles to watch, but you don't have the data to back it up. So at the end of the day, you're guessing, betting, or gambling, and they're all not beneficial to you and the wealth that you're trying to generate. So what we do is blockchain-powered verification. Resolution ensures full transparency and trust through blockchain-powered smart contracts. Every transaction is verifiable, tamper-proof, and traceable, eliminating hidden fees and insider manipulation. Investors gain real-time insights into funding processes, while businesses benefit from a clear and fair investment structure. Now we talk about high barriers. Right now, with many investments, you need to have a minimum amount, which locks out many of the people. You know, it's like credit. You got to start somewhere to have it, but they won't give you a chance to earn it. So we're taking away the barriers, and we're allowing everyday investors to invest with a minimum, you know, a few dollars up to a few $100,000. That's the way we think it should be. It should be fair. Now we talk about inefficient profit distribution. So what we've done basically is cut out the bank fees and delays. If you see my post on our page, so we have instant and fair profit sharing. This is where our smart contracts come in, where we leverage this blockchain technology to automate profit distribution. So I'm gonna give you an example real quick. Just if you were to invest in a business, the smart contract would be connected to their point of sale system. Automatically, when they make a sale, a portion of that goes to you or is put into a pool to be sent to you at the right time to pay you back your return for your investment. All right, moving right along. We talk about fraud and unsecured investments. So basically, traditional markets lack security, exposing investors to scams and unreliable projects. Resolution utilizes blockchain authentication, offering a tamper-proof system for verified investments. So we as Resolution are going to vet the business coming onto the platform. We are going to look at their tax returns, their sales statements, their revenue generation, all of that. That is our job as the company. Now, we're not doing that as an absolute fail-safe. As with anything, it has risk, but we are going to do our damnedest to make sure that there is protection involved. All right, and the last one being limited access to real-world businesses. So investment is often restricted to speculative markets, leaving real businesses struggling for funding. Resolution connects investors with real-world ventures. So I want you to imagine you go to the barber maybe once a month, twice a month, and you go to the grocery store probably once a week, and you go to the mechanic shop once a month. So imagine if you made a profit of your investment from them as they fix cars and sell groceries and cut hair. Now you start to see the picture of the people's economy taking shape and how we, the people, can fund the businesses and in our own backyard. This allows the value to stay in our pockets. It allows it to circulate in our communities. It allows to build generational wealth and create strong businesses. It is called the Resolution Investment Paradigm, a decentralized investment ecosystem, complete transparency and trust, inclusive investment and opportunities, transparent verifiable transactions, community-powered growth, and fair and accessible capital. Now, I'll finish up here. I appreciate your patience. I know it's a lot, but it's good. You know, it's time we start thinking in a new direction. Like Wild said, we create our reality. That is exactly what we're going to do here with Resolution, and everybody is invited. So let's talk about key features of Resolution. Blockchain-powered security, so everything is immutable, tamper-proof, and trackable. Fair profit distribution from real-world businesses will be fair and sustainable. Business consumer investment, where consumers can directly invest in brands they trust. This is about using your money to vote for businesses you want to see in your community. And I'll digress just for a minute, but when COVID happened, we saw a lot of businesses shut down that should still be here. Mom and pops that have worked very hard for what they had, and they were wiped out because there was nothing to protect them. Imagine their community could stand in the gap and say, "Hey, we're not going to allow this. We're going to take care of the bill until they can take care of us." And this is the infrastructure that allows us to do that. Now, moving on, automated smart contracts. This is the beauty and the awe of Resolution of using smart contracts to handle payments, profit sharing, and compliance automatically. So we have the automation without human interaction, which is what we want in this space anyway, but we just need to trust it. Supply chain transparency. Resolution enables consumers to track product life cycles through what is called product data chains. And you can see that we made this, I made this in the white paper. A product data chain is nothing more than the life of a product. It could say when something was sold, how often, and to what percentage of the inventory it was sold. So that's a cool little piece. And then global accessibility. Resolution is open to all, providing decentralized investment opportunities that break financial barriers and democratize wealth distribution. Welcome to a future of financial freedom.
Very bullish. Yeah, that's a
Interesting.
lot to unpack.
That's a
Jeez.
lot. So, resolution. Look. I understand the lingo.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been actually in the DMs with Tick on Telegram, like, look at this website, look at this, and look at that. And so we are on it. But is there any way you can condense, and maybe for next time, because we would like to have you on stage next time, right, to unpack this a little bit more. And this is just from my experience of hosting spaces for a long time, doing this and having shielded myself pretty hard for projects, is that this is a lot to take in one go, right? And so
Right.
this might need a few increments. And also, if you are on stage, and this is just my piece of advice for you, from my experience, is that people have half a minute here, and
Okay.
so yes, and a lot of people are, when we talk about more technical stuff, people start to feel like they're inadequate because they
Mm.
cannot and they don't understand the lingo per se. See? And so we got to build a little bit of a bridge there. So maybe
Okay.
also a version, a more condensed, simplified version to board people to be interested in it, and then you can always elaborate and explain more, right, and take them on a journey there. But it's very
Right.
hard to hook people with that big of a story. Now, me, you get me hooked with a big story because I've heard short chills, and I'm always needed to ask them questions. I don't need to ask that from you per se because, right, you will so elaborate. But for a lot of people, this is not going to fly, right?
Hmm.
They're like, what is this about?
Understood.
Sounds bullish, but I do not understand. And a lot of people don't want to ask because it makes them feel inadequate.
Hmm. But isn't the first start of knowing something is not knowing it?
Yeah, I know, but as you know, some people are built different, especially here in the space. I've had so much feedback from people as well. Well, what are you talking about when you say DCA? And that's just dollar cost average, and I'm just like dollar cost average. But I'm always
Or
assuming that
liquidity
people,
pools. Yeah.
well, yes, well,
LP.
yeah,
So
or
can
how
I ask
LPs work.
you,
Yeah,
what were the areas that they do you think they didn't understand, like that go over their head?
a lot about the technology itself.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
like what the
Yes,
blockchain is.
what the functionality. So
Yeah, how
it's
it
and that's hard.
works.
It's well, it's hard to explain that without the lingo. But here's the thing: is that you speak a different language. That's how you need to see this. We speak a different language that other people don't understand. It's like Chinese, right?
Right.
And so it makes people feel like, what are they talking about? And yeah, the attention then is gone, right? Because
Right.
it cannot
Well, I,
grab them.
I
Yeah.
encourage them to look for themselves. I can't do all the work
Oh
for them, but I'm here
no.
Yeah.
to present an
No, no, no,
idea.
no.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
get that. But to make people, to make these people, which is the majority, that
Hmm.
to make these people interested, maybe a little bit more of a condensed, simplified version. And then
Right.
also explain that, look, guys, I'm going to very simple explain this to you, a very simplified version. And go here so we can discuss. If you have any other questions, we are in the Telegram, we are in the Discord. Then you can do a call to action to follow up with more information, right?
Hmm.
But and look, I can have spaces. We can talk about technical stuff all day. I'm all about it because I'm a nerd like that. But I also had to learn that a lot of people in the space are not. That's why meme coins do so well. See,
Right. So well, economic technology has to use terminology that is understood for its
exactly.
space.
But we can explain that terminology in a simplified manner.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
So can
what
I
I
ask you?
mm.
No, go ahead.
Well, like what I did was I took your website, I took all the information and then I put it into ChatGPT and I said explain to me like I'm 5 all of this data.
Mhm.
And then it just like it
That
gave
works.
me like that's like a simple
Yeah.
breakdown like one recap of it. It says like, what do people get when you help invest in a business? You'll get Rezil tokens, special digital coins that show your share or reward when business makes money. You get some too. Everything happens automatically with smart contracts, etc. So
Yes.
I
that's
got you.
that's what
That's
that's one
my fault.
option.
I didn't know the level of the space. I'm one that, as an inventor, my mind goes pretty deep on things and I
Yeah,
have to climb back to the surface. So that's
you
my
have like
bad on
an
that.
engineer's
Same.
brain.
And
Yeah.
look, I've
Yeah,
been in
that's cool.
spaces where it's just not particular. I've been in a tons of spaces,
Hmm.
and you never know the audience of that day. We have
Hmm.
different audience of different days. Sometimes when we talk about technical stuff, people are just leaving the room,
Yeah.
and it's because they feel inadequate. And we don't want that. We want to board more people to crypto and be interested in utility,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Yeah.
And have great portfolios, right? And so I did a lot of research and investigation to the attention span, what words we need to use, because sometimes we do need to realize we're kind of in our own echo chambers when it comes to the technical stuff, more often than not. And we kind of see this. We see this on different chains, right? That's how they are not expanding community because they're always talking about the stuff that they want to talk about without realizing how to translate that to the rest of the world and other people to board more and to be more broad. And then
Right.
we cannot, it's two sides. We need to do some lifting there, and people need to maybe also learn better, right? And have
Yeah.
show some interest, because that's actually how meme tokens are dominating, right? And so in order if we can be angry about them, be like, I love some meme tokens myself, by the way, so don't get me wrong. But that's, yeah, people feel like, you know what, I don't know what this is about, I'll just go ahead and buy this meme token. So
Mm.
if we don't want that, then we got to be on the other side, reaching across the fence and do our best then too. And so that's why I especially looked at, what does it do? What words are we using here? And then it turns out that a lot of us, and rightfully so, because that's how we communicate, right? But Just imagine the tons of new people coming into crypto Twitter into spaces that have no idea about crypto lingo in the first place, right?
Mm.
And then here's something like this. You're gonna feel overwhelmed quickly.
Right. I
Tremendous.
mean, if you think about it, this space is already pretty technical, and if you're going to
Yes.
jump in something you don't understand, then maybe you should sit back and I mean, everybody wants it handed to them, and the
Yeah.
things that are really worth it, you have to dig for.
Yeah.
You have to do your research to understand new topics and concepts.
Oh
But
yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
saying I'm above that either. I'd like to ask
No.
you, so how do we introduce economic concepts with this technology?
By making it relatable. So let's just say I need to talk about it's just how we do age appropriate with children as well. We take examples of what's in their world and pour it into what we want to have explained. So Tick just did it using ChatGPT. Explain to me like a 5-year-old. All right, you get this, you get this apple, then you get a pear, right? It's gonna be that.
Right.
Yeah, it's well, Adam is laughing. I have a hard time relating to, and I needed to learn this too. Resolution is not, and I always challenge people to learn more, but we also got to realize that sometimes we are we are using language that might not be even understandable for most people,
Um,
especially when new people come into crypto and learn about blockchain. How many people know what Bitcoin really does? What's the mechanics of Bitcoin? Ask that. I have asked that on people who have 200,000 followers hosting the biggest space ever, and I'm on stage and I'm like, okay, well, let's talk a little bit about blockchain technology. And can you tell me what blockchain technology is? And they couldn't even explain one bit, right?
Right. I
So,
understand that. And,
right,
I know these spaces are structured a little differently on
yeah,
timing and what we can talk about. But for a breakdown of things, to check out my Discord, it has a lot more broken down explanations where, in this time
yeah.
crunch, I wasn't able to, quite go
No, of
into.
course. But look, I've been shilling for other projects, so I know kind of how this works. I'm just trying to help you. No offense. I'm not trying to
No,
like
not at
you're
all.
like wrong. I'm wrong. Is somebody else wrong? We're not. We're trying to just do better. And so,
Yeah.
so when you're on Spaces, as just this goes for every product. I don't care. You're a meme and you're having some technical stuff here, right? People's attention span. That's what we're gonna have to deal with. And so, what's important to know? Okay, where we can buy the token, which website to look at. There's got to at the end of the shill a call to action. So you got to keep it sweet and simple
Well,
there. And
I'm
then the
also not here
call,
to shill. I was here to share
yeah,
because we
share,
don't even have a
yeah.
token yet.
All right,
We
but
have.
sure, yeah. So here's the thing, right? We
Mm,
this is what we brought. The token is yet to be launched, you guys. If you
mm,
want more information on what we got, or you didn't get any of the information correctly, the call to action. So
mm.
here's the thing that I do in media all the time, especially in social media. I had to learn this myself and be sometimes astonished with the analysis and findings. We're like, is it that bad? Yes, it's that bad. Do you know on a Twitter post, the attention span is about 4 or 5 seconds max. Max. There's a drop off after four or
Bunch of
five
goldfish.
seconds. Yeah, and so the algorithm knows this too, right? Because yeah, you actually get paid more if people stayed on your profile. You get a boost, right? Because
Mm.
it signals quality. People are standing still, and watching. And so I know a lot about that stuff. I did some deep analysis there. But
So
the
can
thing
I
is,
ask you,
in
what do
spaces,
you
you have
think?
20 to 30 seconds before there's a drop off in spaces.
Right. Can
Before,
I ask you,
yeah,
what do you think about the people's economy and, going into a new economic model, even
yeah,
though it may be, in some deep water, but I'm sure you can understand.
yeah. Well, this is where I see the people who can control their behavior are going to be the ones who going to be in power, and the people who are being played with that knowledge and are refusing to take control of themselves and their own minds are going to be the slaves of it and paying into it. And that's nothing different. That's a mechanism that will always play out.
Right. I was talking
It's
about decentralization for the people.
Yeah,
because
well,
we can
here we
use
lose
this.
the plot as well. Look, at 15 August, we had the all-time low, historical low on retailers in Bitcoin. Same mechanism plays out here. Well, Bitcoin was all-time high. What does that tell you? Retailers are selling out early. Why? Because they
Yeah.
have no clue about what this is.
Yes, but Bitcoin is still based on speculation, no matter how you look at it. This
Sure.
token will be based on value of economic movement.
Of economic movement. Well, that's one thing that we can that we can have value on. Of course, Bitcoin has a very different mechanism that it banks on, right? The
Yes,
scarcity part of it.
scarcity and
So
speculation.
yeah, so the decentralization there, but it's the same thing. Are people making use of this opportunity? Yes or no? Well,
That's what
retail
we're
is
trying to
not.
do.
Well, retail is by and large not. Retail
We
by
don't
and
need
large is
retail.
not there.
We don't need retail. You could open up a business tomorrow, say everybody's paid, overhead is covered, but you're giving the
Okay, but if
profit
we
to the
don't
people.
have retail, then tell me how we are going to be decentralized. Then it's centralized.
No, okay, so
Mining Bitcoin is already centralized. Only countries can mine now. Average Jane and Joe are priced out of the home mining. Mining is now
but,
centralized.
but
And so Bitcoin
decentralized
can be
is not just about
centralized
a
as well.
token. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, look, at one point, if all of the Bitcoins, let's say, are in hands of the countries, the institutions, then Bitcoin is centralized.
Well, see, what we're using is the model. What Bitcoin showed us is that value can be decentralized. Just like nodes are spread across the world,
Yeah.
those could be businesses. And instead of mining, the people invest and they receive a token. We're changing the model of the economy to the Bitcoin model, but
Yeah.
we're not using Bitcoin because it's not based on the value that we're talking about. Although scarcity is great and the more people buy it, the number goes up, but we need something that is in the actions of the economy. When you fund a business, when you pay for a good, when you sell a good, and I didn't even mention the other two pillars is about retail and payments. That's where all this comes in and what we can use technology for.
Yes.
But
But
I do
everything is
appreciate,
built off of blockchain technology, which,
right. Well,
yes,
it allows us to cut out the middlemen, the ones
yes,
that make our
exactly.
lives difficult.
Yes.
And that's where I think everybody in the space is waiting for is like, when is this going to make our lives easier? And I'll tell you, Resolution has the answer.
Well, it seems like it's some sort of resolution, right? And you guys, if you are interested in that, then please go and visit, follow resolution. But for sure, also hop in telegrams and get in there. If you do not understand any of this, and you're just like, but I'm interested, I'm intrigued, go ahead in there and ask questions, right? And there is no question that should not be asked, right? Even don't feel
Oh,
like you're
absolutely.
inadequate. Just ask the question. That's what we always do. Don't feel inadequate. So,
Yeah.
but just to touch back on the sharing, right? So if you share something, then at the end of it is that call to action, because rarely do you see a sale based on just a pitch or a share or a shill, how you like to call it, right? It's usually done after two or three times. So
Right.
always invite people. The call to action for spaces is always hop into the Telegram, you guys. We are there to
Well,
answer any question that you might have, or Discord, whatever you got going, right? That's always a great call to action for selling or having people interested and participating, or be a community, build community, right? You do that later over multiple times instead of one time. So what you do in spaces or with the post on X is that you trying to raise interest. And so you raise interest not by telling the whole story, you leave some. You leave some. So you're going to be a little bit mysterious at the same time. Now, I'm not saying you're not transparent. No, you're going to be transparent with the information. You're just not going to give it all, because that might be too much to take in. Also, if people, it's like peeling an onion, you different layers. So people get more bullish with another little thing they found that the project does that's bullish, right? And so you gotta let people do that too, right? Peel the thing
right.
and discover
I
another layer
understand.
of extra.
What I want to say is, so this isn't your average call to action. This is a call to mental revolution. If we're going to change our surroundings, we have to change our minds, and we have to change the mental constructs and the broken instruments that we currently have, and we can do it. And that's why I created Resolution, to give you an option. Whether you choose it or not is completely up to you. But we'll be building nonetheless, and I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. And please come back in our spaces for updates on all of that, right? Because, yes, coming somewhere two, three times to our village here, it's like, oh, it's still around. It builds some trust and some engagement there for you as well. And so, thank you for stopping by. We are here from Monday to Saturday, same time in the same space. Oh, let's keep the
Yes, thank you,
conversation
Wild.
going.
I appreciate it.
No problem. I followed you back. All
All
right.
right.
Yeah, yeah. It's Monday, you guys, and then we get dropped so much alpha here. Let's go. We're gonna have to say good morning to Adam. Adam, ni hao. I haven't talked to you for a long time. Where have you been? What have you been up to?
GM,
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 Gem.
GM, Zhao Shanhao, how are you doing?
Uh,
Wild.
Jim.
how,
Jim,
Nima?
Jim, Tick. Yeah, good to see you guys. Yeah, I've had some IRL stuff going on, and yeah, I've just been out. I missed you guys. How's it going?
Well, we missed you. I
Oh, we
was
missed you
constantly
more.
telling Tick, like, do miss you more. Tick says, I asked Tick, like, should we do a welfare check on Adam if he's okay? Or like,
It,
of course you can be busy in real life, but we just want to know if you're okay.
yeah, well, the weird thing is that the DJ went down just as I got busy, and it was completely unrelated. It was like, I don't know if you
We
noticed, but
noticed.
suddenly it was,
Yeah, we
yeah.
noticed that they coincided. I said something. I was like, I hope he's okay. I'm like, is the DJ like I haven't spoke with him in a couple days and the DJ is no longer working. But then out of the blue, you messaged me back and you're like, hey, it's working again. Try it out. And so it was actually working slightly better than it had been previously to that too. So that was cool.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, it's actually well, no, I'm glad it. Yeah, I'm glad that it was just a complete coincidence, but it just as I was getting incredibly busy, I understood that the DJ was gone, and and that was like kind of a bit. I didn't even have time to figure out what was going on with it. So, but it would have been like whether or not I was busy or not, it wouldn't have made any difference because it was like it's literally like the DJ just gets rugged, right? Like it's kind of we're kind of doing this whole thing like just like I don't know what would be it's kind of illegitimate actually, like the approach. It's not like there's no official API for this. So we're using the same scraper that we use to gather like data from the timeline and everything else. So
right.
it's so Cloudflare is literally just like trying to push the damn thing out of the space, right? So to kind of fix it, we have to we have to work around the whole thing. So it's like, which is actually incredibly retarded. But that's just the way it goes. But actually I did have a comment for Mr. Resolution. Mr. Resolution? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
Sure
was
thing.
thinking, yeah, I was thinking, the thing is I think basically like the problem is that, people are just incredibly retarded and you just have to bring everything down to like this level. So
Yeah.
you could just say it's like pump fun, but you can use the money for your business. And like that's just like really easy for anyone to understand, and everyone will be like, oh right, oh I see. It's like pump fun, but you don't get rugged. You use the money to fund like a mom and pop business, right?
Mm,
That would be like a way to make your shill and your pitch like super easy, right? And then
right.
everyone would be like, oh yeah, yeah, makes sense. And then you could talk about like the economic empowerment and emancipation proclamation and everything like that. But it's kind of like the starting point is just like everyone loves these comparisons. It's like, oh, it's like Instagram for cat
Mm.
pics,
Yeah, I
right?
see what you're saying.
Everyone loves that because it just suddenly makes sense, right? Like it's yes, and everyone relates. Even in the space, it's got it's we've got hashtag pump fun at the top, right? Like everyone, oh,
Right.
pump fun, we know that. Yeah. Oh, I
We
see.
stream on there, so we have it in there. But Adam, yes, exactly my point, right? And that's by and large the majority of people. And you know what? We're going to have to deal with a lot of people that are coming newly into crypto as well. And so we're going to have to even relate back to them if we want to have like a little bit of a boarding function for crypto at large and for the projects we run and rally for. Right? And it's oh my God, you guys, I have had to learn that the hard way myself. But Adam, I'm glad that we found you in good health and okay, because Tick was about to look at flights to Hong Kong. I got to rescue Adam. So
Mm-hmm.
he was like every day. We were
Yeah,
like,
you
oh,
should do that anyway. You should do that anyway,
yeah,
Oh,
actually.
I was looking at tickets. It's only like $600 round trip. It's
yeah,
not too
Yeah.
bad.
No,
you're
not too
you're
bad.
used to round tripping, so
Yeah, yeah. Round tick trip. Yeah,
You
round
round
tick.
know,
trip tick.
you know
Yeah.
the rap.
So what do
What's
you?
that, Panda?
You know the rap I'm making. The rap about tech is like taking trips
Hmm.
that
Yes,
I'm cooking.
yes. Well,
Just
Panda's cooking a song about round tripping behavior of Tick. But no, not gonna lie, we are happy
yeah,
to
yeah.
see you, Adam, back in the space with us. Go ahead, everybody. I see George isn't there to George. How you doing, George?
Oh,
Uh,
cool. George is back.
George is like, we're coming every day now, while saying George
Hell
like one
yeah.
time too many.
That's what's up. That's awesome.
Hold on. Before we go and have Song Jam up on stage with us and doing all of that jazz, let's go have a look at that because you said something about soul gods, and then
Oh
something.
yeah, the floor. It's
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. The
It's
floor
point
is
six oh
up.
five.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
It's
That
up
is
four.
you
It's up
guys.
14.5%. Yeah, that's nuts. Oh,
Yeah,
there's a
you could
bunch
have
of
been up.
mafia hats right now. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay.
See what they're
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, well, the
Yes.
Mafia DAO is listing them at an entry,
Yeah.
so that's yeah, that has to be what that is because there's a bunch of peaky hats on the
hmm
floor right now, or
hmm
maybe those are just the slowest movers. I'm not sure.
Oh, you got a hiccups?
I got the
Hiccups.
hiccups. Sorry. Excuse me. Um,
Quickly, Coach Mike.
God, yeah, some of these are sick.
Oh, amazing. All right. So, yes, floor rising there. There's tons of stuff coming for that collection. We're trying to give you warnings all the time. Right, we've been in these spaces pointing out for you once around the floor that we thought were very, very bullish, and now boom, floor 1.4 something back on point 0.6 and rising. And so, how many times do we need to say? These soul gods are very powerful. They have their own trading treasury as well. And creator is I'm looking forward to trading with him as well because he is into a lot of stuff. Panda, what's up?
I had to run there. Yeah, you talk about soul gods. There's actually something going
Yeah.
on now. We're gonna have a giveaway of 10 soul gods if we hit one soul within I believe it was 24 hours. Then it's a 10 soul gods giveaway,
A
What?
10 soul gods giveaway.
How do you get
and even some
eligible?
grails.
Oh my
Asta is
god.
giving away a Medusa.
Oh,
You gotta be above.
no.
No.
You can't like if listen. If you have listed under one Solana, you're like
Yes.
you can delist it. You can delist it, and you're like welcome to
D-list.
participate if we reach it within
D-
24
yeah.
hours.
Oh
But if
D-list
not, you're on
and
the
list
naughty
higher.
list, and then you get nothing.
Also,
We have the
yes.
G tax.
D-text. Of course, guys, list D-list or list higher, right? And then enter giveaway. I mean, how clear is this? So great. Also, the treasury holds three doginal dogs that are guarding the treasury, right? And so that's exciting. Also, there is a vote for the best community members going on in the Discord. Vote for Wild. I'm pumping my own bags at this point. Why not? This is the host of this space. But yeah, you can go ahead and vote in the Discord, you guys. Well, it's a banger community on its own. So, but that is going on as well, and these community members will get the one-on-ones. Is that correct, Panda?
Yeah, so we're raffling away between the 12 people that's going to be chosen. We're
Yep.
raffling away the one-on-ones, and you have them for a month. They have some special powers. We
A
can't say
special.
more. I
I
guess
need
it's
more special
nothing.
powers.
Uh,
I just don't know which
uh,
channel to vote in.
Go to voting.
oh,
You go
I
to
did tag you.
you go to the
It's the
Solara thing.
goblet of
Yes, the Goblet of Solara.
Solara.
Yeah. Go to
Mm.
there.
Oh, I
And
Tick.
then you
see.
just
Yeah.
vote.
Go to there. There you can vote for your go wild here. Let's give you some
Yeah, I
instructions.
voted for you guys because you guys have delivered chills. You've been nice, onboarding probably a ton. You do a good job in what you do. You're good people. So yeah, I gave my vote to you guys, like first and foremost.
Thank you, Panda. Well, you are a good community member. If it wasn't for you, I was not being maintained these sogas. Well, possibly, but I did it through because of your call for it. And also, I know the
Yeah,
gang
yeah.
community. So, you guys, what's so special about this NFT collection on Solana? What is so special here? Well, this was a community before it was ever an NFT or a token or whatever, right? They did it without. It was just people vibing, learning how to trade, doing things together in Discord, built the Discord, engagement with each other on X there. And so they were community for half a year without nothing, just the people. And so this collection actually came a month ago, right? A 3,333 collection, minted out in 16 hours. That should tell you something, right? Mint price 0.06 a Solana for the public mint, and that's a 10x from here, right? 10x, clean 10x. Now on point 0.6 Solana floor, and they would try to raise that floor to 1 Solana. This is going to be a 10 Solana per NFT collection. There are going to be rewards for different trades, and that's going to fluctuate every month. It's going to be something different, right? Different trades. There are also multiple DAOs in the community itself related to these NFTs. So there's the Crown, Blood Crown DAO. So they have different trades, and based on these trades, the DAOs are formed, and they are sweeping floors also, right? And so it's so bullish here. These people are a great ton of fun to be around, especially shout out to Creator. I know he's not in the space, but it's going to be recorded. Shout out to Creator for all his hard work and leading this on. And he's not just the only one. There's Asta as well, as I'm sure you've seen on your timelines. If you don't know Asta, also a very successful trader in this space, and some other of these legends. But community, right? Big community, and what a community should be. Also cross community pollination going on with these Dogenal dogs and other NFT communities like the stray cats, the Solana stray cats, the charity cats there. And yeah, Panda, go ahead. And
Yeah,
the
yeah. Like
gods.
I've been in since the gang, right? Since we were like
Yeah,
20 people, 24 in the group chat on X.
yeah.
So I've been around. I know
Well,
quite a
I've
bit.
been
I'm a mod
around,
there.
apparently, I've been around since the beginning too, but I never looked at the grid. Somebody just tossed me in there. That happens all the time. It's like, oh, let's put Wild
Yeah.
in here. Wild doesn't even know. And it's like, but you were a part of the gang. I was like, excuse me, I do not no comprende.
What
But
gang?
yeah, what gang?
Mi
Well,
comprende.
I saw it on my timeline, and I was like, I'm a part of this. I don't know how come, but it must have been through a click or something else from the Soulflare community there, or
Oh yeah.
something like that. Yeah, that happens. But
Uh,
yeah, good times for the Soul Gods. You're gonna see them more and more. Tick is rocking one too. When I minted, I gave away this one to Tick because I thought it was just good for him, right? It looks like Tick in my
I love
opinion.
it. Yeah,
Hello, yeah,
you
I
know
love
what's
it
cool
too.
though?
what up?
Only been 6 weeks.
Yeah, six
Yeah, right,
weeks,
Captain?
zero point
Yeah, since
six.
we minted.
Wow, that's the way, kids.
It's
They
already at
do have
point
the horns.
six.
Hæ? Ja, jeg greide å søle ned vannbadet.
Just toss some
Ops.
Norwegian in there. Why don't you?
Ja.
Ik heb geen idee wat hij spreekt, maar ik spreek gewoon Nederlands. Hij spreekt Noors. Het is hartstikke te gek hier. You couldn't understand me
Oh,
either
sorry
because
about that.
no
A
problem.
captain came,
Michael.
wondered what I was doing.
What
had
the
to
hell are
answer.
you doing? What the hell are you doing, man?
Well,
You be saying that to him like, "Look, I'm in spaces, my guy. I'm in space on X, talking about soul gods," and he'll be like, "What?" It's just-
no, actually, I had like just an incident, like where you keep the like food hot, like it's
Yeah,
water and steam keeping it hot.
yeah, yeah.
Changing the water, cleaning it, forgot to lock the safety,
Oh,
put water in it, and it's all over the floor.
oh, that's shitty. Well, you're on a boat, so should not be matter too much there. But you call that au bain marie, the
Well,
water.
I didn't notice
Yeah,
at first, so like
yeah.
water on the floor. I mean, thirdly, it's like, whoops. So I
Oops,
got some work to
oops,
do. So I'm
oops.
gonna just mute my mic, and you guys can just
Go
laugh
ahead,
and
and
yeah.
then tell your boss there to get himself a soul god and buy some Bitcoin. Look,
Oh,
you
I've already
guys, I
done.
was shelling missions. Somebody came, George, you love this, George, because George loves Bitcoin. George, hear this. This is what happened. Somebody came shill some electricity shit to me on my front door. And instead of him shilling electricity to me, I was shilling him Bitcoin. I just started to shill Bitcoin to him. I was like, "What? Let me turn this around. I don't need your energy company stuff, right? But let me tell you about Bitcoin." And actually, like 10 minutes for 10 minutes straight. And he said, "Well, I kind of, it looks like I need Bitcoin." I was like, "Yes, you go home, you go do this." That's how you do it, you guys. They try to sell you stuff and you just go shill your Bitcoin. I'm pulling for all of you. I'm working for my Bitcoin bag for whatever it's worth. Anyway, I thought it was funny. Uh, yeah, Panda, that's how we roll. Anyway, look, I am not gonna have this space open for very long, but I do want to listen to Space Jam. Jesus, we go again, Adam.
Oh
Song.
yeah,
Let's
let's
just
do
go.
that.
This is
That'd be sick.
hilarious. It sounds such a fucking boomer when I say this stuff. It's crazy. But I'll listen to fucking Space Jam. What the hell is this? All right. You see, this is how we know it's the ending of the space, right? Start to talk like nonsense. We need Song Jam on here. Can you pull it up, Tick or Adam?
Yeah. Do you have me as co-host or
I
speaker?
do have you as co-host. I see
On my
you
end, it's
registered as co-host.
yeah. On my end,
Oh, Tick,
it's yeah. What up?
what's the new rule? You don't like it, right? The
I,
new rule.
you have to be co-host in order to use it.
It's it
Yes,
seems a
but I
bit
think it
mean,
makes
right?
sense. No, it's
Do you think
great.
you like that rule? Oh yeah,
I
Wild.
love
You're the
rules.
second person I've met. You're the second person I've met that likes that rule.
Yeah,
It's
you know why? You don't want to give that power to speakers because some people come up and they just try to disrupt and they can abuse this, right? So, yeah, I like rules.
let's see. I'm not
Yes, yes.
seeing the option to join the space. It's loading.
Oh,
Let's
oh,
see.
Look,
here we go. Here we go.
or I'm gonna
You can
make Adam
accept the request.
co-host. Here we go. Then you guys can both try.
What's going on?
I do not know.
Huh.
Are we waiting for Tick? I don't know. Tick?
No, I Song Jam's up, but it's not
Oh,
playing.
requested. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, it's
Well,
requested.
I'm
Yeah,
just
Right.
gonna
I
add it
don't have.
then.
I can't see co-host three or
Well, I got Adam as
request
co-host as well, so he
Try
can
Songjam DJ at songjam.space.
bullish.
in space. Okay, cool. I have some new ones that are good. I should just buy the subscription so that I can play those new ones. Let me see. I think I might just do that right now. Why, when I'm pressing play, it's not. Okay,
Do,
relax, get down.
do the new
Come
song.
on. What is this? What is this doing? Let me look at the terminal. Requesting failed to play music, unknown error. That is strange. Okay, so should I disconnect and or maybe I'll try a different song. Let's see what happens if I do this. Requesting to play music. This is weird. Yeah, I don't know why. It. I wonder if it's because I'm not.
Yeah, maybe it's because you didn't pull her on stage.
Let me rejoin the space here.
Didn't pull her on stage.
Let me rejoin the space here.
All right. It's Panda. Do you have the song ready for the round trip? Round trip number
No,
five.
I do not. Oh, now we're cooking.
Now
Round
we're
trip number
cooking.
5.
I'm
Oh,
counting, but I got
okay,
Adam
okay.
as my
I'm gonna write it
co-host.
down.
Adam, let's just do 6 live streams, and
Let's
then
see.
you know, I just keep you. No, I
Oh,
would never. I
No.
would never leave Tick on his own. Come on,
you are not admin
let's
of
get
this
it. Let's
space.
get
Okay,
it
here we go. Join
here.
as.
Oh,
Okay, I think I
I hope
almost
we're
got it fixed. I almost got it fixed. I almost got it fixed. Let's see here. I'm like seconds away from having it dialed in, I think. Let's see. What's it say? Music file selected. Am I in a vacuum or you guys can hear me, right? Let me see. Join space. You are not admin of this space. What? I don't know why it's acting all glitchy. This is so weird. And I can't hear anything either, which oh my god, you're kidding me right now, right? God damn. Hell yeah, let's go. Mm. Yep. Well, yeah, I got the song. Oh shit. Who? Okay, who's running that one? I got this. That's not me. Okay, sick. Yeah. Were you were you able to get the MP3 I sent over? Oh, sick. Cool, man. Yeah. I just got another subscription. I bought a year subscription for this software. So, um, yeah, yeah. I just went ahead and did a full year because, yeah, yeah. You save like $24. So that's like three months worth of yeah, 3 months for free basically. So, but mhm. the it's on V5 now, and V5 like V 3.5 was incredible. V5 now is like just mind blowing. It's so crazy. Yeah. Yeah, but there's better ways to do it than others, like with using custom audio and things like that. Like I've actually like freestyled lyrics, like just rapped out songs and then told it how I wanted it to sound, and it came out like exactly how I want. There's a lot of songs though that you listen to and you're like, "Oh, this sounds like a totally generic AI generated." Like a lot of them will sound like similar, or the way you like, you know what I mean? So, just like anything else, the level of control and like how you can manipulate it, just kind of depends on how you prompt it. And some results are way better than others. Like, same thing goes with like Sora and like, ChatGPT images, for instance. Like, you know what I mean? Like the prompting. Mhm. I don't know that one. I don't know that model. Wow. Hmm. Okay. Oh, sick. Wow. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna remaster a lot of the ones that Wilder and I had been talking about, and she's like, "Oh, you need to remaster that," and now I actually can. It was $100 that just dropped, which kind of sucks because it could have went to my DCA, but I've been grinding a lot lately, so I was like, it's just one of those things where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna use it, and it pays for itself in that regard. That I just love to use it. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yes. Yeah, or or I think Wilder did want to say hi to a few more people. Or oh no, we do need to close the space out. It's 1:30. Shoot, I didn't realize it's so late. Yeah, I'm not sure if we should do that one or shit. I've got a few. I'm guessing let's do. I'm guessing let's just do the one I sent you. Yeah, yeah. I've got a lot of stuff that we haven't played yet, so it's gonna be cool to remaster some of these. Oh, I like this one too. Maybe. Oh yeah, but yeah, let's go ahead. We can let that one rip. Shoot, that was not bad at all. I was feeling that one. What do you guys think? We got some more, yeah. Oh man, yeah. Yes. Yo. Yeah. Well, do you want to do one more outro? I got one other remastered one, or do we got to rug it? 2 more minutes? Is it okay? Let's rug it. We'll save it for tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day, and we'll be fresh and ready to go. So, Hey, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and having all this fun today. We had some great conversations, and thank you so much, everybody. You guys stay bullish, my friends. We will see you tomorrow. Yes, yes. Let's go.